Hi everyone, and welcome back to English for You. I'm Pat.
And I'm Mike.
And today is all about HR announcing this corporate badminton club. Yesterday, Jason and Lauren were talking about it. Now we're going to read the official announcement about it. So it started yesterday with Jason asking Lauren if she wanted to join this corporate badminton club.
That's right. Of course, since it's a corporate club, this is taking place at their job, in their office at this big company or corporation. Now, Lauren, who's Jason's coworker, never heard of this badminton club, but that's because Jason helped to set it up. He's the guy who kind of started it all. So that's why he's going around getting people to join. And at first, Lauren, she wasn't that interested. She's actually a big tennis player. And so in her mind, at least at the beginning, tennis is much better. She likes it. It's physical. You get to run around and hit the ball harder. You get more of a muscle kind of workout. So she was kind of like, badminton, that's not a real workout. That's not real exercise.
But Jason corrects her, and he explains how physical badminton is, how much coordination it needs, how fast that little birdie or shuttlecock moves. They discuss that kind of thing and how it requires different abilities and different skills to hit this little birdie or shuttlecock accurately.
That's right. Now, Jason explains it all really, really well. And as Lauren listens, she starts to get more and more interested. So finally, she says, okay, sign me up. I will join your badminton club. She was a little worried that she doesn't know how to play. She knows especially it's not the same as tennis. So she can't just come in and start hitting it around like a tennis ball, hit the birdie like a tennis ball. So she's like, well, where do I begin? So Jason suggested baby badminton, beginner badminton, or level 1 badminton, where you can learn the basic skills and rules, because it is quite different from what she's used to in tennis.
Yep, we're now going to read the official announcement about this club and learn a little more about why corporate sports clubs might be a good idea. Let's check it out.
Reading.
HR announces the new corporate badminton club. Watson Telecommunications Company, WTC. Memo to all employees. WTC is happy to announce a new addition to our Health Initiative program. The WTC Badminton Club invites everyone to come out after work and play this fun sport together. We'll teach you the rules and the skills you need at Level 1 on Tuesday nights at the Madison Community Gym. If you're an experienced player, join Level 2 on Wednesday nights. WTC encourages all employees to join one of our sports programs. If badminton isn't up your alley, we also have running and cycling clubs and a basketball team. We regularly compete against other companies in the region. This makes sports night a perfect opportunity to network. You might even make some new clients. Playing sports can improve your own workplace skills. Sports require good teamwork and communication. Learning to develop good strategies in a game can build good planning and thinking skills in the office. Playing sports also helps build confidence and reduce stress. It's an excellent way to unwind with your colleagues. Come out and enjoy a fun night, make friends, and stay healthy. You'll find a sign-up sheet in the cafeteria, or talk to Jason Chen, our Health Initiative organizer.
All right, so yesterday's article took the form of a dialogue, of course, between Jason and Lauren in the office, talking about badminton and this club that Jason was going to be setting up or beginning. So now we've kind of moved into the official club, and this is actually probably an email or a message put on a board somewhere in the office, an email that gets sent out to all the staff in the office, a corporate email, not about, our sales or our big project for next month. No, this is about a club, some kind of activity that the workers can do after work. Of course, this is not going to take the place of the meetings and all the other stuff. This is maybe after work or on the weekend for the staff to do if they want. So the beginning of it, we have to have a title whenever we put out an email or a message or an announcement. So it says Watson Telecommunications Company. That's just the name of the company that Jason and Lauren work for. But it gives us the title also of this message. It's in the company, Watson Telecommunications Company, or WTC. Telecommunications is basically a type of business, a type of industry when we're talking about phones, when we're talking about phone networks, when we're talking about cell phone service or telephone service. They might also do like cable television or something like that, internet services and stuff. So they're not making things, they're not making shoes or cars, they're not building computers, but they are organizing the systems, the networks that help our computers and telephones and whatnot talk to each other. Satellites, signals, getting people to communicate using technology.
Yeah, and they have put out, we find this is a memo to all employees. Memo is short for memorandum, and it basically just means a notice, something for people to pay attention to.
Useful information. All right, so WTC is happy to announce a new addition to our Health Initiative program. All right, so now we know what it's about. It's not about company holidays or your pay or anything. It's about a new addition to our Health Initiative program. All right, so that's what it's called, Health Initiative Program. Basically, an initiative is a new idea or an effort to try to do something. All right, we are going to try to do this. We have this new idea, we have a goal, and this is how we're going to reach the goal. This is our plan of action. That's basically what they're saying. And here, it's not an initiative to boost the sales or hire new workers. No, it's an initiative to work on the workers' health. So they might have yoga clubs or healthy lunches for the staff or something like this. So basically it's about workers, health, and happiness.
So the memo carries on. The WTC Badminton Club invites everyone to come out after work and play this fun sport together.
All right, that's a great idea. And here's a little bit more for people who might be interested already. We'll teach you the rules and the skills you need at level 1 on Tuesday nights at the Madison Community Gym. All right, so I'm interested. What's it all about? Well, we're going to teach you the rules. We're going to give you a chance to practice at a certain place, at a certain time, that kind of thing. At the Madison Community Gym. So not in the office.
No.
You wouldn't want to play badminton in the office. You'll break the computers. No, we'll go to the community gym. So yes, these badminton classes, at least the level 1 classes, will take place at the Madison Community Gym. All right, notice there everything was in capital letters. This is the name of a place. A gym, of course, is a gymnasium, a place where you go and do sports. There might be a school gym. There might be a university gym. This is a community gym. What is a community? Basically, it's an area where people live. It's not a school or a university where people go to class and study. A community is much more public than that. Your neighborhood is your community. If we have a community gym, it might be for this part of town, and then if you go a kilometer that way or that way, they might have another community gym. We could also have a community library, a community center, things like that. Things for people who live in this area. The people who live there and the area would be called the community.
So that's for level 1. That's for your starters, your people who are just getting into the sport. The memo then continues. If you're an experienced player, join level 2 on Wednesday night. So they're kind of splitting up people so that the newer people can get together and play together, and no one feels bad because the good people are just kind of killing them in all the games.
You got a gold medal in the Olympics.
Right.
I've never played it before.
It's not fair.
Probably, that wouldn't be fun for anyone.
Yeah.
So they have these different levels. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want it the other way. An experienced player would want to kind of really get some exercise against a good player.
Yeah.
So otherwise it's not much of a workout.
Exactly. So WTC, the company, encourages all employees to join one of our sports programs. All right. So it seems that badminton is one choice. And if you're like, oh, I've always wanted to play badminton, perfect. We have something for you. But if you're like, oh, I hate badminton, I don't even like to watch it on TV. Well, that's okay, but doesn't mean you can just sit around eating candy, they have other things that maybe you should do.
Right, it says if badminton isn't up your alley, we also have running and cycling clubs and a basketball team.
Basketball, that's what I like to do. That is more up my alley.
Yeah, if something is up your alley, this kind of very fun idiom, it means something you like, something that suits you, something that really feeds into your interests and that you enjoy a great deal.
Absolutely. If it's your hobby, if it's what you love to do in your free time, whatever you're doing, that is definitely up your alley. You're interested in that a lot. All right, so we regularly compete against other companies in the region.
Ooh,
the memo continues. Ooh, so this is getting a little more serious. It's not just for you to go and run around after work one night a week. Maybe on the weekends, they have badminton games or basketball games or running races or cycling races against other companies. So it'll be WTC against another computer company or another telecommunication, whoever it is. They actually do have, games and competitions and stuff like that for people who want to, push themselves a little bit.
But it's not all about the sports. As the memo says, this makes sports night a perfect opportunity to network. So let's explain what we mean by taking a look at the word network. So network here is being used as a verb, and it means to make personal connections, generally for business or to kind of further your career, maybe make more sales, maybe get to know people in different companies who you may be able to work with or help each other somewhere down the line. Networking is a very important skill in sales, marketing, but basically in any kind of business because it gives you a chance to share ideas, maybe move jobs to get a better opportunity, all that kind of stuff. Here's an example of how to use it. The trade show is a great place to network with other people in the industry. So yeah, you play some badminton, then you maybe hang out afterwards, get something to eat or just chill, go in the, you sit around in the change room, have a chat, and you network.
That's right. You can talk to your coworkers, colleagues, people in the same business who work for other companies. So of course, this will just make you better at your job and stuff like that. Or it says you might even make some new clients. Good point. So maybe if I'm working for one telecommunications company and you're working for another, we could network, we could talk about our business. But if he's working for some big computer company or a shoe store or a shoe company or something like that, I might be able to sell him telephones or something like that. That would be a client, because a client is a customer of a business, especially a business that provides a service, okay? If you go into a store and buy something, you're a customer. If you go into some other kind of business and you pay them to do something for you, then you are a client. We might talk about lawyers having clients, or even a taxi driver might have a client. The person sitting in the back, the passenger, is their client. Or, if you're a cleaning company and you go to an office or a home and help them clean, those would be your clients, your customers, but they're paying you for your activities, for your services, for the things you can do for them. For example, Madison helps people decorate their homes, and her company has worked with over 80 different clients. These are people who pay them for their design expertise to come in and make their ugly home beautiful again.
So this idea of networking and meeting other people, that's one real good thing about this sports club. Yeah, you get fit, but you can also network, make contacts, and so on.
Okay.
And here's another. The article says playing sports can improve your own workplace skills. So here, workplace is being used as a noun. It basically just means the place where you work. Right here in the studio and in the writing rooms upstairs, that's our workplace. If you work from home, your workplace might just be your study, maybe even your bedroom. Your workplace could be anything from a big office to a small store, okay? And workplace skills are skills you use at work. We'll mention some in just a moment. Let's give you an example sentence first. Nate is really lucky. His workplace is only a 7-minute walk from his home. So yeah, no commute for Nate, no sitting in the MRT or getting stuck in traffic. he just walks there.
There you go. And Nate could work anywhere, right? From a big office building to a store to a restaurant. That's just the place that he works. All right, so some workplace skills. Not only will you get good at sports and get exercise, you can network, maybe meet new clients, and develop workplace skills. Here are some examples of those skills. Sports require good teamwork and communication. Absolutely, especially if you're playing something like basketball, which is a team sport, or you could play two-person badminton, a doubles game of badminton, or even if you're competing, with your coworkers in a big tournament or something. Yeah, come on, you can do it, and you got to win this game, and I'll win the next game. This all involves teamwork, working together with other people as a team to do something without, fighting and getting angry with you. You screwed up, you made a mistake. Not that kind of stuff. You want to work together and make everyone do a better job.
Yep, that is teamwork. And for that, you'll need communication. Communication is the exchange of information through language, basically. And that could be body language. It could be written language. A lot of the time, it's spoken language. But basically, getting somebody to understand what you want or need or have to communicate and listening to what they say in return. Sharing ideas, sharing thoughts, building this kind of mutual understanding. Here's an example of how we can use this word. Communication is important in most relationships. Pretty much all
Absolutely, even with your pets, right? They communicate with you too. All right, here's another thing you might be able to get out of playing these sports, apart from, a good workout and that stuff. Learning to develop good strategies in a game can build good planning and thinking skills in the office. Now, of course, winning a basketball game and, making your company have a better year this year, making more money, these are different things. But just getting your brain to kind of work on problems and, we tried that and that didn't work. So what's something else we could try that might work? All that kind of stuff can come out of sports. Playing games just as much as it comes out of having meetings and doing stuff in the office.
Right, and here's another benefit. Playing sports also helps build confidence and reduce stress.
Oh, yeah.
So, of course, confidence is your belief in yourself, the feeling that, yeah, I can do this. I'm good. I know what I'm doing. I have skills. So if you win some games of badminton or perform well against someone who's really good, you feel good about yourself.
Hey, I'm not terrible.
Yeah, you take that into the rest of your life. For example, I've only taken 3 swimming lessons, so I don't have the confidence to swim in the ocean just yet. I don't believe my skills are good enough for that, but after a while, my confidence will increase and I feel I'll be able to do it.
Absolutely.
So building confidence through sports is one thing. Another is reducing stress.
Yes, and of course we all get stressed, we all feel nervous and worried about things, but a good thing to do for your general health and your happiness is to reduce that stress. When we reduce something, this verb means we basically take it from a higher level down to a lower level, all right? So you can reduce things by taking them away. You can reduce your speed. If you're driving too fast, you slow down. You go from a high speed down to a lower speed. Here's another example of something you might reduce for your health. The doctor told Freddie to reduce the amount of sugar he consumes every day. Don't eat 8 chocolate bars every day, Freddie. Try to eat only 1.
The memo continues, so sports, being in a sports club, it's an excellent way to unwind with your colleagues. Unwind means to relax. If you kind of think of being kind of all tight and nervous and stressed, you're wound up. So to unwind means to let all of that go and relax and take it easy.
That's right. So we're going to wrap up the menu and it says, or the memo, I should say, and it says, come out and enjoy a fun night, make friends and stay healthy. That's basically what we've been telling people, right? Sports is fun. You can make friends, you can network, maybe meet some clients, and you can also be healthy in mind and in body.
Yep, and if people want to go ahead and do it, there's the information right now. You'll find a sign-up sheet in the cafeteria, or talk to Jason Chen, our health initiative organizer. Jason from day one. And he's an organizer. And of course, an organizer is a person who organizes things. Yeah, it's very simple. Put an R on the end, you turn a verb into a person. There we go. So that is the end of the article. We're now going to go to our For You Chat question.
For You Chat.
All right, so we've been reading a really interesting memo about what sounds like a pretty cool club they're going to have in this business. And they listed a whole bunch of things you could get from joining this club, from joining the badminton club or any of the other sports groups. Now, our chat question is asking kind of about that idea. Do you think playing sports helps you with your work or schoolwork? And is it a good way to make friends and learn skills? Explain how.
Absolutely, of course. The example I'll give at university in my second time I went, I was in the Aikido club. So martial arts involving getting thrown around a lot. And it was great during exam time. I would have to sit there and study and read my notes and figure out textbooks and do sample questions all day, not really moving or going anywhere. So the nights when Aikido club met, I could go there and for 2 hours I could throw other people around, get thrown around, then go for a drink afterwards with some people who I didn't need to talk about study with.
I see.
And I would then, after being beaten up so much, I could then sleep a lot easier because I'd been tired out by getting thrown around everywhere and get up the next day feeling fresh in mind, if somewhat sore on the back, to go through another day of study. And it really did help me out, just having something else going on that wasn't studying.
Okay.
During a heavy exam time.
Okay, as long as you don't throw your teachers around during class afterwards.
I was tempted.
You wouldn't want to do that. So what about you guys? Do you think sports helps you with work or schoolwork? And maybe give some examples of times you've done sports, like Pat just did, and how it helped you. We'll see you soon with more great articles, but until then, bye-bye.
See ya.
Vocabulary Review. Network. Jesse networked well at the company party. He now knows some people from the Tokyo office. Client. I have an important meeting with some clients today, so I need to dress well. Workplace. The mood in Alex's workplace is nice. All the employees are usually happy. Communication. It's important to have good communication skills when working with other people. Confidence. I have confidence in our team, so I'm sure we can win this basketball game. Reduce. Our new car reduces the amount of gas we need to buy because it has a smaller engine.
智慧小補帖
Telecommunications. Initiative. Teamwork. Unwind. Organizer.
以上節目是由活用空中美語製作，活用空中美語雜誌，請洽詢全國各大書店。如欲索取試聽教材，請來電02-2364-4000 02-2364-4000，或上網查詢，網址是 www.english4u.net www.english4u.net